The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Tampa. From the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett, it's complete. Wilson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 49ers' 14-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 38 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the seasons, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get changed, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get expected, lift the back. In fact,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Garoppolo now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Marquise Blair.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
49-yard line.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 42.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The score, Seahawks 14, 49ers nothing.
This is Mostert. And some room to roam now. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Mostert. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it force.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, 49ers 7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 45 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 25-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett.
Wilson.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
That's good.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it went very well there for a first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
The ball carrier.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They hand it off to Mostert. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Niners. 68 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Niners 17. Seahawks 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Wilson on first down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. He finds an opening past the 40. And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Able to get there and pick it. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24-14.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Seahawks 40-yard line.
Handoff running left is Mostert. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 40 yards. And the 49ers continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Niners 45, Seahawks 14.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They run for it with Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
For a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
from the gun. Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 49ers.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Alert. Check 43. 36. Shit.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 37.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Bang out. That's what I do. 29 is the Mike 29. 29 is the Mike 29. You.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Wilson forced out to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
29 is the Mike 29. Hey, watch the ball. Gun. Mike 29. Hey, watch the screen.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
29 is the Mike 29.
Now it's Wilson. And it's caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
But I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Myers to kick off 4th.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mostert. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Now they get a 4th quarter pick with a something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
8-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Rolling to it. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congrats.
And got his man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
One last shot for Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is down to 24. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.